they say other people is hell. I'll cast an unconditional love spell. Lucifer is an angel that fell, but there's a different story that I tell, where I am 7 and Lucifer ascends back to heaven. He and God are even, 1 and 1 making 11, 11, 11 in essence. The devil is just as much God. That'll be the Christian's final concession, to take Lucifer as thyself is Yeshua's ultimate lesson. My art is transgressive, aggressive, my expression has no discretion. Finally know that channeling is just willing possession. When we're young we learn spelling, that's part of our witchcraft. So use your magic sometimes, you get caught in an updraft with the outer life raft. Feel the shaft, you're sawn in half. This angel with a spacecraft. All words and songs are used to spell cast. Look in the mirror and realize what you are at last. But the soul cannot be sold. With the devil, there never was a pact. Embrace your magic, you'll have a blast. A sorcerer connected to source, your power is infinitely vast. In the past, sometimes you got tied to the mast. Slash and slash, learned until your life was dashed. Witches and warlocks, cunts and cocks, we reincarnate from the urn. Don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. Sorcerers, we have no borders. Shadow workers, casting darkness in the corner. Summoners, oh we suffer, don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. Witches and warlocks, cunts and cocks, we reincarnate from the urn. Don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. Sorcerers, we have no borders. Shadow workers, casting darkness in the corner. Summoners, oh we suffer, don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. We're all pretty reckless, paradoxical, or Christian Satanist shamanist, becoming kind of fatalist. I created the purple fog and the black mist, proudly inviting you to a tantra tryst. After we kissed, I gave you the gist that there's no purpose to exist, maybe just to be an occultist and sometimes be a hedonist. Don't resist or all your fears will persist. Take my hand on this infinite quest, dosed on a walkabout where we end up facing west. I'm the magician with the infinite jest. Really, it's not a test, so don't stress, or you'll become enmeshed in a heft. If you go that far left, the Kabbalistic cross will leave me refreshed. I'm shape-shifting in a Baphomet. Do you understand what the fuck I'm trying to convey? What more can I say? You're casting a spell when you pray. You are the way, so you can never go astray. This is a play, and the world is but a stage. Disobey, don't be typecast. Break out of your cage. Witches and warlocks, cunts and cocks, we reincarnate from the urn. Don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. Sorcerers, we have no borders. Shadow workers, casting darkness in the corner. Summoners, oh we suffer, don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. Rejecting Crowleyanity, but embracing my insanity. You're an infinite being and can't be canceled by humanity. Even if you're hated by Christianity, my alchemy is creating vast anomalies. Prophecies to release you from your apathy. My fantasy becoming a reality. In another galaxy, I take you there astrally, where we merge forever sexually. I express the totality theatrically as I read from the tree of life and become one with the grand design. Architect of every rhyme, two at a time, spirit guide of the divine, letting my kundalini always shine. In the grid lines we combine, let the earth game realign. The map is on your spine. When we ascend, no one is left behind. Witches and warlocks, cunts and cocks, we reincarnate from the urn. Don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. Sorcerers, we have no borders. Shadow workers, casting darkness in the corner. Summoners, or we suffer, don't wait for the turn. We're all witches and all witches burn. We're all witches and all witches burn. We're all witches and all witches burn.